I just saw that a country home to 240 million people just sent a massive warning to the rest of the world by appointing a billionaire as their very own strategic advisor on crypto. Today, I want to be talking about not only why this nation state with 240 million people is appointing CZ as a strategic crypto advisor, but I also want to be having a look at the rumors and the speculations of their central bank exploring Bitcoin mining with excess electricity. So, Rob, I want to ask you, did you see this news of CZ being appointed by Pakistan as their very own strategic advisor on crypto?
That I did. Hey, CZ, I thought you were taking a break from crypto. You were stepping away and going to focus your efforts all on education. Well, I guess this is a different kind of education. You're educating governments on crypto and blockchain. But at the end of the day, we know that all leads to Bitcoin. CZ, I mean, he's such an interesting character, right? The fact that he was a immigrant to Canada from China, grew up poor. His dad was a failed businessman, a professor who never made much money, but taught CZ how to learn. And this guy went off to become one of the richest men in the world, right? I mean, he's a multi-billionaire, despite the fact that he had to spend a couple of months in prison and spend a couple of $1 million, tens of millions of dollars on fines. He's a free man now, and he's traveling around the world and working with governments and being strategic crypto advisors to them. I think this is a pretty interesting play, but at the end of the day, it really just goes to show you that this technology is not going away. It's playing an ever greater role in the world, and its importance is paramount, that even countries like Pakistan understand that they need to get up to speed.
Yeah, it's a great point about his family that you bring up there, and I do want to kind of make the case that Pakistan is already up, and they're already up to speed when it comes to Bitcoin adoption in a moment. But I first want to play the clip that I found from Twitter. Here it is. This is CZ with the governments of Pakistan, and let's see what is actually happening here. Oh, here we go. No audio. Maybe we can narrate it.
Signing some papers, shaking some hands, smiles.
Pakistan Crypto Council. Again, this does look like a very official meeting here. Okay, no audio. I just got absolutely rug pulled there by my Twitter downloader. That never fails me. But what also never fails me is the things you find on Twitter. So this here also surprised me. I found a tweet from about a month ago. New, as of a month ago, Pakistan's central bank is exploring mining Bitcoin with excess electricity. This kind of, again, just ties into the thesis that eventually all excess energy around the world will be used to be mining Bitcoin. What do you think about this, Rob?
I think it's a brilliant play that every country will be exploring. You got to look at the regional politics as well. I mean, of course, Pakistan and India, they are rivals in many ways and go head to head. And as we've seen over the last couple of years, India has not been too friendly to cryptocurrency and to Bitcoin for its average citizens. They have been pushing for a CBDC and have even removed some of the larger bills from their fiat currency and rug pulled their citizens in that regard. So maybe this is a way of Pakistan trying to get a leg up on their next door neighbor and rival and going headfirst into Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's huge. It's absolutely massive. I also saw this article here breaking down a little bit more about what exactly was happening. So the Pakistan Crypto Council has proposed using excess energy for Bitcoin mining. Something else I found just strange and fascinating in this article that I wasn't aware of. Pakistan follows the United States in embracing crypto. That's the headline. But when you actually click on it and you have a look at what's going on in Pakistan, apparently CBDCs as well as cryptocurrency are being potentially proposed as being legal tender. This is completely new to me. I've literally just stumbled upon this now. So I don't know what is going on in Pakistan, but it looks as if they are at least waking up to some sort of digital currency in one way, shape, or form, Rob.
Yeah, we're seeing that a lot in Asia, right? They're definitely the first movers with CBDCs in China in particular. I know Thailand is experimenting with it. Pakistan looks to be getting into CBDCs. And of course, us as Bitcoiners, we are pretty much vehemently opposed to the idea of CBDCs. The fact that they know exactly how much money you have, they can put geo fences on your money, they can put time expiration on your money. These are all things that we do not like as freedom loving Bitcoiners. We believe that your money is yours. You should be able to use it as you wish. And Bitcoin gives you all those powers.
Absolutely, it does. Bitcoin gives you complete time freedom. Speaking of time freedom, Rob, I know that you are a busy man and you do need to jump here shortly. So, whenever you need to jump, feel free to sign off and say goodbye to everyone. But I do want to show the people the adoption rates in Pakistan as well, because those are parabolic, exponentially growing. Now, before I show you the rest of this rabbit hole, just want to remind you guys, if you wanted to join in on the fun and also buy some Bitcoin, we always encourage you guys to check out what Rhino Bitcoin is doing. We call them the all-in-one Bitcoin super application for very good reason. They're the best place for you guys to buy your Bitcoin, but you can also sell Bitcoin on Rhino. You can send Bitcoin anywhere around the world using the Lightning Network on Rhino, and they're even giving you guys $10 of free Bitcoin if you sign up with Rhino and use a promo code Bitcoin News. So we always encourage you guys to check out what Rhino is doing.
Yeah, these people, once you face the need, you adopt, and that is what we're seeing here, right? I'm sure that the Pakistani rupee has not been the strongest fiat currency, and so when you need an alternative, you go for one. And let's just hope that they are finding Bitcoin. But yes, you're right, Luke. I do need to hop. It's been great chatting with you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I'll let Luke handle the show.
Always great, dude. Thanks for popping in. Apologies to everyone tuning in wanting a longer dose of Rob. I was a little bit late today, as usual. So I'm going to keep this show going, and I'm going to try to keep the 2,883 of you guys under control in this live stream. Let's not let our hair down too much, so to say. But what I do want to do is have a look at the adoption rates in a little bit more detail in Pakistan, because I think it's really interesting. This country has already been, I'm going to say it, balls deep in Bitcoin for a long time now. They have been moving into Bitcoin. Here's another interesting headline I found. Pakistan is amongst the top countries for crypto adoption. Again, when you rank Pakistan globally, they really do stack up well. And again, I actually think this particular survey, the one I'm showing you on screen right now, is slightly understating the numbers that I've actually found. Pakistan is a massive adopter in Bitcoin. Pakistan, I mean, they would, if we rank them globally, I believe they're a top 10 user when it does come to Bitcoin adoption. Here's another really cool chart that I'm going to try to make as big as possible for you guys. Have a look at the biggest adopters here. This is looking at Asia, as well as a little bit of the, let me try to make that as big as possible for you guys. You can see Pakistan comes in at number 8 on this list. India, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Australia, Singapore, and then Pakistan. So this is looking at a lot of countries in Asia and the, are we going to call this the Oceanic? What? Somebody let me know in the comments, what is the correct way to talk about that continent around Australia, New Zealand, and Asia? Well, you can see Pakistan stacks up pretty well. They do have a lot of adoption, and I don't think it's a surprise that they are sending, I suppose, this warning to the rest of the world, saying, look, we are going to be appointing a billionaire as our very own strategic crypto advisor. And the fact that they're also mining Bitcoin with excess energy, I think this is just yet another signal that Asia really does appear to be following in America's footsteps. And they really are aggressively racing to try to catch up with what is going on in America, because America cannot be stopped. America is all guns blazing ahead with Bitcoin. And it's just the trend is absolutely unstoppable when it comes to Bitcoin adoption in America. But what's really interesting is it's not just nation state adoption in America that I think is pressuring a lot of these smaller countries like Pakistan and Turkey and Argentina and all of these other countries to adopt Bitcoin. I think it is also what these big multi-trillion-dollar firms are doing.